Every productivity advice you see on YouTube is not sustainable. It's not even working. Like discipline, like motivation, like dopamine detox or monk mode. They are a temporary solution to a timeless problem. And Ali Abdaal has been the closest one to give the right answer, but here's what I think about productivity throughout my 1.5-year journey of creating content, of trying to solely work on my online business. But you've probably never heard about it before. You know what I mean? You want to build your business, right? You want to start some side hustle. You want to quit that 9-to-5 job or finally drop out from the uni, from the major that you don't like, from guys that are not interesting, that you're not compatible with. You know you can do more and you're trying. You're doing some side hustle. I know you've been looking for that dropshipping video or 10K a month Iman Gaji style video, but when you go on YouTube, you want to see fast advice. And usually it's not working. Because look at it, it's about discipline, it's about monk mode, or it's about dopamine detox. Restrain yourself from everything. Go and lock yourself in a cave. Leave a notepad and journal. You know what I'm saying? It's not working. If it was working, you would see those guys that did dopamine detox for 7 days now as a millionaires. For fuck's sake, if everyone applied this shit, everyone would be millionaires now. May I ask you a question, bro? When was the last time you had a cold shower streak? No one knows. What about your meditation streak, right? That's the same advice we keep pushing in productivity, but we need something sustainable, bro. You're probably in pain trying to build your business. I'm a solopreneur. You're probably a solopreneur. Motivation and discipline is not the answer. 5 productivity apps on your phone is not the answer either, bro. We have to look deeper. We have to look something that is sustainable. When you try to focus on your business, it happens like that. You get the peak of your working streak, you're really motivated, and now you're on top of this world. But 5 days after, this is going downhill really fast because you found out that there's a party right there. There will be a crush of yours, so you gotta come. You failed right there. You missed your work. Next day you're drunk. Next day you're just not capable of working. So that's the next day of watching Netflix, watching videos, and eating your stress out with like junk food. Now you're a bit depressed, but you're climbing it. Sometime later, you're getting that peak again, and that cycle repeats after and after. But it fatigues, bro. This is not forever. You cannot live like a roller coaster. And that's exactly how we live, bro. That's exactly how I lived. Just imagine, you can't be in relationships when the girl loves you so much, you have the best sex in the world. But 5 days later, he's super avoidant, she wanna break up with you. That shit gives you emotions. You know you need relationships, but you keep coming back to her. And we keep coming back to the old system, to that productivity pit, that trap. First time I tried, super strict diet, super strict routine, started working, cut out everything, barely hanged out with my friends, and my day was basically about waking up, watching more content, doing a bit of work, go straight watch some content, overthink about productivity, overthinking about focus, and that constant stress get me to the point when I don't want to do nothing. Like, just give me some Fortnite and I'm fine. Nothing was working from that point. It's like I almost fatigued my whole body, my like inner strength that allowed me to push myself when I'm not feeling like it. The thing that works doesn't require no roller coaster. It doesn't require no spike of feelings. It's super sustainable. It's super predictable. And you know you will do progress because it works as a compound interest. What I'm talking about is Fiend Blueprint. Now, it's not Travis Scott's song, but it's similar to it. It gives you a lot of fun. It's effortless. It's irresistible and non-stop. You will work just as if you play Fortnite and listen to music, bro. You know, when I've actually looked through what entrepreneurs do, they're not working hard. Weirdly, they're talking about hard work, but they're not. You know why? You see how much videos they make. It's like 1 or 2 videos per week maximum. What they do on the background. And by the way, they've outsourced their editing, their thumbnail design. They outsourced everything. Now they have to do nothing but just sit down, record it. But yet they make 1 video a week. This is not no hard work. They just have fun. They just don't take their work seriously but make fuck ton of money. And this is what I'm talking about, bro, because you need to make your work fun, effortless, irresistible, non-stop. Popular creators have probably been disciplined in the beginning, but as soon as they realized it's just unsustainable, it's not working, it's not leading them nowhere. Discipline leads them to a burnout, to a short-term results, but no satisfaction. And usually they started with fun, making your work fun. You probably didn't even know that work could be fun, that boring business model can be made fun, but it is, and they abuse it a lot, bro. We have to gamify and amplify your work. Game that you like playing, game that you've been always thinking about while at school, while at your job, while at somewhere else, that you sit down in the evening and then just fucking enjoy it. You're blasting through it, bro. Now that's because of gamifying. That video game is super fun because we tend to improve, we need to dominate, like see improvements, like getting better every single day. Game allows to do it all. See exact numbers, see how you're growing, see your character growing, your XP is going up. Now that gives you a sense of pride in the real world. You know it all, but we have to get it right in your work. We have to gamify it. Your work is probably boring. Most of the tasks, 80% of your tasks are boring. Think of it as a game. Compete. But there is no one else to compete rather than you, rather than past you. That shit is powerful, bro. You can just work better than yesterday you and yet have so much fun because it's like dominating your body in a FIFA. It's fun. You feel sense of pride. You know you're stronger than him. Imagine yesterday you did 10 cold calls or you recorded one video. What can you do today to be better than him? You have exact numbers, right? This is your statistics. Imagine it's your rank. And by getting another rank, you have to make more. Make +1 script or edit +2 additional minutes of your video when you're cutting, when you're adding effects, when you're doing something, and that gives you a momentum to push more. But that pushing is fun. It's playing. You're not forcing it. Just imagine doing the most difficult task in your niche as a fucking play. You'll probably pay thousands for that because that will give you tens of thousands in return. But there's a bigger dragon. We have to make your work irresistible, effortless, and to add some more fun, you have to understand this. Let's imagine you're in a horse race. You want to win some money, right? There are 3 horses you can bet on. They're completely identical. They're all strong, they're well trained, whatever. And chance of your winning is 33%. Imagine you have to bet 10k on one horse. 10k. Now that's risky. Not gonna lie, it's risky. So you don't know. You can't predict who will win. Alternative situation. There's still a horse race. You want to bet, you want to win some money, you have 10k. But you see, what the fuck is that, bro? There's only one horse on that race, and the owner tells you, you can bet on her. It's 10k, you will win 10k, guaranteed. Chance of winning is 100%. It's fucking stupid she doesn't get to the end. And that's exactly why we're not progressing. We're not going forward. This is exactly why we're not progressing. There are other horses we're pulling in other things that take up our chances. Exactly stealing our money. That horse would be your business. And another horse would be your studies. Another horse would be your hobby. Now, I understand. We're all in the same situation. We can't just remove him. But we can apply something from essentialism. Apply something from Sam Owens. Be strong as fucking founder of school. And there are other fun things that kill any chance of getting your work done. There is your work. There is your crush. There are your friends. There is the party. There is your phone. There is your TikTok, YouTube, whatever. Now, if you applied the first advice, your work probably became a little bit more fun. But still, look at it. Fortnite has 100% satisfaction and fun. Girl that crushed has 110% of fun and satisfaction. When you think about her, when you see her, like, that's not a question. Like, you've been obsessed over her recently, and there is your phone. It's always with you. Now, it's the most convenient way to always give you a stimuli. Now, your work has 50% of satisfaction and fun. Now, think about it. Your brain is almost identical to a caveman's brain. Its natural instincts would be to just go for something that is more stimulating, for something that gives them more pleasure. They don't differentiate work and video game because this is the exact experience of building your character, improving. This is so obvious, plain, but it's stupid that we don't solve it. There are other more fun things, more compelling things, sexier things, and we keep choosing them over our work. You may think, I know this, but that's the single greatest thing that stops us from our work. Now, you may want to keep them. Now, you want to do them time to time. And I completely understand you. We can't be living like monks. It's just not working. But we can do everything in our power to reduce their funness, reduce stimuli we get from those things. Now, you can't fuck around with that game when you know there's a business game right in front of you. I want you to just think about it. Face it. It doesn't give you nothing. That stupid satisfaction is not fucking serving you. Just imagine you would have the same amount of satisfaction but from the real business game. Now that will free yourself. Now if you put in enough work and if you're consistent. We all know that. But just replace that game. It's so stupid. But you have to choose over fun game that makes you worse, that doesn't give you nothing back, you don't learn nothing, and the same fun work that will give you absolutely everything you want, financial aspect. Now that's super stupid. But I'm still telling you this thing because we're not doing it. We're not implementing it. We're not deleting our game. We're not fucking thinking critically. There it is, my gym card. Whatever. When you apply this mindset, fun is relative. There's no absolute fun thing that cannot be changed, and there's boring work. It's just how you perceive it. Objectively, if you think about your work as fun, you will get 1,000 times more benefits from this rather than that. Delete TikTok. Delete Instagram. I did it myself, so I can't be talking about that. I deleted it. I deleted Fortnite. So I'm gonna tell you straight away, stop that shit. Stop playing around. Like, I'm not trying to offend no one here, but this is real. Just think about it. You know, I deleted Fortnite. I deleted everything. And it's still fucking hard. And it's really difficult to win this game of business. How do you think you will do it with playing Fortnite? With fucking scrolling 3 hours a day? Game of productivity is super easy to understand, but hard to do. Now I'm helping you with this. So go through every section of your life. Like partying. How can you reduce it? How can you eliminate it from your life? That it doesn't harm you, but you get satisfaction from it. And we made it irresistible. Just imagine that one kid has been put into a white room. Empty white room with nothing but one thing in front of him. Encyclopedia. What do you expect him to do? What will be his next step? Read that encyclopedia, right? It can be the most boring thing in this world. It can be the single worst encyclopedia on this planet. But he will read it because he has no options. That can be seen toxic, but he enjoys it. He doesn't have no point of reference rather than that encyclopedia. And when I'm waking up, I don't have no points of reference rather than waking up and eating my frog. Because, you know, that shit is fun for me. Creating new ideas is fun for me. But recently, I broke it a little bit. I entered hiking community. Everyone who's interested in hiking, in tourism, mountaineering. Finally, I found someone who's into hiking as me. And I've been spending a lot of time in that chat. Now that's competing with me. What can I critically do about it? I can compromise and do my work, then chat. Or chat a little bit, then go to my work. But we know that shit is not working. Chatting with girls, with guys, flirting with them, doing some goofy shit, just talking about things you're gonna do. You wanna set exact same goals together, and that shit is more fun. And there's no other option. They just reduce it. They just don't chat in the morning. Leave it all up when you end your work session, and then you fucking enjoy it. We're not doing no toxic hustling. I realized it. It's not working, bro. Just do this actionable step for me. Sort out your fucking life. Sort out your life, bro. Just think about actions, main activities in your life that are interfering with your business. Think critically. What can you do to reduce them to the exact minimum? How can you reduce the satisfaction? Now we have effortless and non-stop left. Effortless work is the no-brainer work when you don't even think. What can I do instead of my work? You go into your room and you know you're gonna work. You just don't even think about it. We have to build physical and mental presence. When you want to play guitar and this is right in front of you, right in the corner of the room, you see it and you know it's like 3 meters distance of reach. So if your PC or laptop is always there, turned on, you have no resistance. Just sit, open your apps and you're ready to go. We have to reduce physical friction between you and your work. That's not only about those tasks that PC or laptop work. Now that's about your phone. That's about learning. If you're learning, you're getting new ideas, which is about work. Download Read Era app on your phone and just download any free book from the internet. There are thousands of them in a free source. Download them in EPUB file. This is the best one in my opinion. You have no physical friction, but to read your book instead of scrolling reels. But next up is mental presence. And this is probably more important. You have to brainwash yourself with your thing. You have to brainwash yourself with work. That is the most powerful thing. Now, if you fix your mindset, once you believe it, and you give some proofs that now this work is the most important one. I learned valuable skills. I learned how to be productive. This will stay with me for the rest of my life. I'm crashing past me, so I'm growing. Meaning of this life can be interpreted into many other ways, but progressing and getting on the ladder of financial success, spiritual success, every other shit you're thinking about, that can be the meaning of your life. Being fucking better, just growing and realizing it helps you put your work on the pedestal. There is probably nothing more important than this task today, even your family, bro. Because if you think about it, powerful men were always postponing their family meetings, their family things to accomplish their own goals, pursue their thing, and then go over to their family. And that shit is not toxic. That's how it's supposed to be. Man doesn't have to obsess over his relationships all the time. It doesn't fucking work for us. And when we keep obsessing, we become feminine. The main thing of feminine energy is to not obsess over some financial career, but over relationships, but over family and stability. This shit will not make you no money. What is the biggest pain in your life? Money. That's just stupid. And coming back to our work, we have to make it irresistible mentally and physically. Always thinking about what can we do next. Watching, learning in the area of your business, of your niche, the area of expertise. Just listen to some podcasts when you're going on with your life, when you're commuting to your school, or when you're at the gym. It doesn't take up no time, but you're always mentally present. You're always mentally present with your business. You get excited to try and test out new things. That's how it's supposed to be. If that occurs, just try to watch some podcasts. Just try to get some motivational video. Now, motivational videos are really powerful when you don't feel like it. you get that boost. You get that boost for today to hop on your desk and smash your work. You know how it will shape your life if you grind for a year and more, because you know that consistency is everything. That's non-stop. The last part of the fiend. This will make no effect on your fucking life if you don't do it non-stop. If you don't binge work. It's getting fucking cold here, but this is not short-term run. This is not a sprint. I hope and wish we all live for additional 60 years. Now you will try everything on this fucking planet. Your life doesn't end at fucking 18, at fucking 20. You will get your girl. And I'm gonna be honest with you. We don't have all those years left to skyrocket our business, to make that financial success. We have 10 or 15 years of complete focus on our business. Because after 35, we're actually turning on a little bit on our spiritual side, on our side of hobbies, relaxing and stepping away from that grind. Still, 10 or 15 years of work is a lot, bro. You want immediate results. You want 1 year. You want 6 months. But it's not coming, bro. You see doctors getting their degree in 8 years. They'll make 10K a month 8 years later. You expect to do it in 6 months with no skills, with no value to the world, and having big ego. Don't get me wrong, bro. I had the same shit. We have to stop relying on those hustler videos when they get success in 3 months. They get 1K in their first week. I'm gonna tell you a little secret. They don't show their background. They did it for the last 3 years. Why they're not telling you? Because they want to sell their product. Not gonna lie, I'm selling something too. They want to show the sexiest part of their business. They want to sell you a dream. They want to sell you the concept of easy 10K a month. Just try dropshipping for 6 months and you'll get there. That's the shiny object syndrome. You're not getting it. That's the simplest mindset I can give you. Until you don't believe you can do it, you want to do it. That's so powerful yet simple. If you don't believe it, how can you think it will physically appear in your life? Now, we won't be that stupid guy in front of the mirror that just screams, I'm successful, I'm powerful, I'm a cult leader, I'm the second Hamza. It's not fucking working. You'll just be an idiot. So we have to align our actions. We have to slowly get there, because fast success is not the way. We see guys winning the lottery. We see guys having the right trade at the right time, and they become millionaires, and soon they lose it. And they lose it in a span of weeks. We don't need to get financial reward. We have to get the skills how to get the financial reward, and then we'll get the endless loop of how getting the financial reward. Imagine you can ask any single amount of money on this world from the God, but you can get the skills of this God and print money on your own in endless amounts. That's what I'm talking about. You don't need to get financial outcome. You have to be the guy that can always do it, that can do it 24/7. It's about skills. But someone's kept repeating it for 6 years, and that's how we got successful. It's not those tips. It's just doing the right actions, not comparing yourself with those hustlers. You don't see the background. It's so stressful when you look at them. But when you look at past you, now you've made success. You've made progress. Just look at yourself 1 year ago. This shit is tragic. Now look at you, bro. You've got results. Just don't obsess it over like a needy guy. Because we know needy guy don't get it. A smart guy, wise guy with knowledge of compound interest will get it. That shit is obvious, but so fucking strong. You don't need no advice. You don't need no tips. But I'm gonna give you some tips, and they'll give you 10% boost, 5% boost on your way. But what give you 50% of your boost is understanding the thing, the basics. Fun is everything. If your work is fun and nothing else is fun, you're fucking crushing it. If you're making it effortless, you're amplifying it. It's 2 times easier to work now. It's irresistible. You don't have nothing to do but your work. So you're betting on the one horse, and it's non-stop. You keep doing small actions until they compound, until you have huge success. You're not exploding on YouTube in 1 day. You're building skills, and once you cross all of your skills, like storytelling, like scripting, like video editing, you get the highest ROI video. You have the formula. You don't need to get a viral video. You need to get the formula to a viral video. And I can give you the exact formula on productivity, because I've been obsessing it over for 1 year. I've learned the best entrepreneurs and studies on productivity. Cal Newport, Sam Owens, Ali Abdaal, Denko. You know, if you just double or triple your productivity, you're gonna make double or triple money. That's as simple as that. Just click on the link below, book a free call with me, apply the Fin system. This is the advice you needed, bro. Not that crap, not that fluff on the YouTube. But remember, you don't have to feel comfortable about it. Just keep going.